And welcome to Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Linton Condray.
And I am the Benchmonster.
Thank you for joining us this week. Hope you're all having a good week and ready for Friday tomorrow. I know I am.
Friday's a good
I'm
day.
getting really excited for Fridays these days.
Need to start out with some serious information here. I don't air my personal business on Facebook, but I thought I'd do it on here for the audience. I'm going to try to shorten this story a little bit and get to the point and get the show going. But 4 weeks ago, my mother suffered what we thought was a minor stroke. She was life flighted from her home to Sacred Heart in Spokane. She spent a week there. We were hoping for some good news. She went to a rehabilitation place for the past, 3 weeks?
Couple weeks, yeah.
And her situation has not improved, and it's not looking good. She can't walk. She's legally blind, but she can't walk.
She had some health problems going on.
And her bladder doesn't work. She had a stroke
can't talk very well.
Can't talk very well. We thought it was a minor stroke, and then 4 days ago, talking to the doctors up there.
I thought they knew right from the beginning that it was pretty serious because they were talking. I mean, I was under the impression from the get-go that it was serious.
I was hoping it was minor.
I know.
Well,
I know.
So that being said, we got a lot on our plate. My sister and I, we got a long road ahead of us. Mom comes home tomorrow. So we've been dealing with getting her a bed that's specifically for her needs, access to a shower. It's going to be a long road ahead. We got a lot on our plate. Very stressful. That being said, I don't foresee a competition bench press in my future right now. Life's kind of been put on hold, and like I said, we got a lot on our plate. And I just want to get that out there and let people know that what was going on in my life, and we're dealing with it day by day. It's going to be a long road. My sister's
so don't know what to, I mean, his sister she works full time.
Yeah, she quit one of her jobs
she quit already, yeah.
to help with my mother, and we don't want to put her in a assisted care living home. We want to keep her at home. So we got a lot going on. So I know everybody's like want me to do this bench contest, and I wanted to do it too, but right now it's just I don't foresee it happening. So I just wanted to get that out there. And with that being said, we will move forward with the show. So
we're just keeping his mom Connie in our thoughts and prayers. Yeah. So if you could, throw some prayers her way also, that would be appreciated. She's a very wonderful, very sweet woman, and we're just hoping she can, get back to where she was at least, functioning and moving better, and just able to do basic things.
Yeah, her right side of her body, is paralyzed, and so we got a lot to deal with, and so it's been stressful for me, and my focus hasn't really been there in the gym, and I'm just kind of really cattywampus in my brain right now. I'm trying to maintain, but it's stressful. Losing a lot of sleep at night, and stressing out a little bit. But I just wanted to get that out and let people know what's going on. Well, Ashley, you have some videos up first.
Not much.
Well, you got one.
No, I've ran out of memory on my phone.
You got 128 gigabytes. So
I keep trying. I know, and it keeps happening, and so I keep missing a video. Like, I'll be in the middle of filming a video and it'll stop and say it can't. And then that takes, I can't just stop. I mean, I could, but I don't want to stop in the middle of my workout and go through and delete.
You need a new phone with 256 gigabytes. Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff because I've went through several times and picked out ones that I want to delete. And so now it's when I go through, I'm like, well, I really don't want to get rid of that. I really don't want to get rid of that.
Yeah. Well,
so it takes time for me to clear out storage because I have to go through and find videos that I'm willing to part with. And so we've only got one, and it wasn't even the right one. It was supposed to be a different video, but the video it was supposed to be, when I went to play it, I didn't realize it earlier. It had cut
Well, this one turned out all right, and you're doing a trap bar deadlift, which I really like.
I just messed up the reps on this one, so I wanted to get the set that had the correct amount of reps.
Let's go through it here.
That video? Of course not.
Let's go through here real quick and look at it. Now, I like this bar. I didn't realize
it's such
I've never
a nice
deadlifted
option
with it
when your back is bad. I've told you this.
Well,
because I've had to go back and forth on, I've had numerous.
it doesn't hurt my back
lower
to do
back
it, and I was very
injuries.
impressed that I could actually do some form of deadlift without paying the price on my lower back.
Yeah, like I didn't even feel. I mean, I could forget that I had a back problem on this day because I just wasn't even.
Now, how much weight do we have here, Ashley?
This is 380.
380?
Yeah.
Well, I did
Yeah, it felt great. Like I want it. The next time, I really want to get to 400 for you.
Well, I did 400 for 4. So, but I'm nothing.
I can do it for 5, but I've never tried to do it for more than that.
And you know what? I felt this in my lats the next day, actually, too. So,
Oh, yeah.
this is a beneficial exercise I think we're going to incorporate on leg days from here on out.
Like I said, it's a really good option if you're having back problems. I wouldn't rely on it if your back is fine and you can regular deadlift, I wouldn't, live on it. But
Right.
But even when you're healthy, I do think it is good to throw in there. I think it's a good one. Get some weight on the bar, move some.
I wasn't too sure about it, but I really like it. I don't know how I'll rotate it in the with weights, and of course, I want to hook a band or chain to it, obviously. So,
Right.
yeah, I don't like doing conventional. You look like you're winded right there. That's a lot of reps. Yeah, I forget. Okay.
Well, and I think I miscount.
Was it 8 or 9? Something like that.
I can't count once it gets above.
I understand.
God, it's bad. It's bad. Like I am constantly catching myself making counting errors. You've seen it.
I know.
Like you have to count when you spot me, otherwise.
So let's move into things I found on the internet, on Facebook, and actual videos.
When I was supposed to have another video,
I know.
I had a lady, and you lost that video.
I did lose your. We did Kim Wolford, Jennifer
Kim
Butler,
Wolford,
Bueller, but something like that.
Jennifer Butler.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. It's hectic a little bit.
I know.
I saw these skull crushers on Facebook, and it got me excited because I love the way he's doing these. It's obviously with kettlebells, and that's how I like to do things: is attach different types of chaotic movements to the bar, like kettlebells or bands or chains or all of the above. But I saw this, and it'd be probably that's like a Planet Fitness too, right? Purple,
Maybe.
purple and yellow.
Yeah, it does actually look like
Yeah.
Planet. Yeah, I hadn't noticed.
But I saw those and I was like, hey, we're going to add those to our arsenal if they're not already added. What do we got? Derek Kaiser sent me a email, and he's doing a shoulder press here. Pretty impressive lift. I believe 370 pounds. I mean, strong kid here. Young guy. Hats off to him. I appreciate you sending me that video, Derek. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good one. Very
I told you guys you send me stuff, I will put it on the
Great,
show.
yeah.
Cody Plum has a lot of videos out there, and
Ooh.
this is the Bolt shirt, and I think he's doing it's a little over 500 pounds.
Who'd you say?
Cody Plum.
Oh, it says Tony.
No, that's high. That's later.
Okay.
Tony Carlino's later.
Okay. Well, yeah, but that's the one.
I don't know why I
highlighted.
highlighted.
Okay.
Definitely a slow descent here.
Yeah.
I know the shirt is tight, but faster down equals faster up. So I understand he's breaking the shirt in somewhat.
Breaking in the shirt.
And I think it's a
So
single
what do you-
ply. We'll ask
But he
Cody.
looked like he had it at least had it under control,
Right.
and was just trying to break it in.
It was over 500 pounds. Cody Plum decided to do the same tricep exercise that we did the past 2 weeks, and I was impressed. He's got the, looks like double mini bands, one chain, and he's gritting these out. Glad to see somebody doing these. I'm not sure if this is a max effort day or a speed day, but those are hard. That bar is, if it's anything like ours, it's 88 pounds. I know it's crazy for a bar to weigh that much, but
How much?
ours is 88 pounds. It's crazy.
Sure.
Yep, it says it right on there. They weighed
Oh,
it.
it does say that.
Yeah.
All right. Hard to
This
argue with that.
this video was sent to me. I can't remember by who, but it's a face dump, and basically this is why spotters are important. And I'm not a big believer in face catchers, but I can see when stuff like this happens, they're very important to have those sort of things. I mean, it happens so quick. It's almost scary to watch.
Do we know
but
who this is?
I do not know who this is, but it was a video sent to me, and I was like watching it, and the handoff's high.
Oh,
Yeah. That is.
wow.
Well, let's watch that again.
Yeah, can we?
Because he doesn't hand it off all the way out. It's actually over his throat,
Oh, that's
probably.
horrible.
Over his face. He doesn't get it all the way out and lets go of it. And it goes
Oh
right
my
down.
God.
Yeah. That's scary. But we're getting a Forza bench, another Forza bench
sure?
for the gym. Yes, and it's going to have the safety racks in it right there, face catchers they
3
call them.
Forzas. That's how it should be in a gym.
That's how it should be. Well, 3 of them, and we got a big crew,
Excellent.
so we need. And
Oh yeah, well they'll get I mean
Forza benches are the
covered in
best in my
people.
opinion. CJ
Oh,
Margani
totally.
sent me an email,
By far.
and these are. Remember we talked about it last week about pistol squats. Is that right? Okay, these I'm very impressed.
I told you.
I can't do one without any weight, and this guy, this is a talented movement here.
It's a hard one.
Can you do it with? He's got like a 90-pound
With body weight.
body weight.
And I barely, not well.
He's got like that's
Not
a big kettlebell. Like, and look how far down he's going. I was impressed. I mean, that's tougher than
we have
shit.
our gymnasts do this on beam.
Gymnasts do this?
Yeah, I have my gymnasts do it for conditioning.
He's got.
I don't make him put weight. I don't have him do weight though.
I'm not saying anything weird, but he's got some well-developed quadriceps.
Yeah, he does.
I would like to try these in the gym when nobody's looking.
Oh, I know.
I'd fall over. I have no like balance like that. I'm just like being honest. Yeah,
hard.
I don't think I could. I can't even get down that low.
Like I've practiced them enough. I can kind of do like a couple.
You've done these
but
before?
They're not very good. Not with weight.
Wait.
Not with weight. Only my body weight.
I'm impressed. Like
no
that.
weight.
It's a movement. I didn't know what a pistol squat was, but when I saw those, I was like, holy.
I showed you what it was.
I know you did.
Because that's what when I read that he did that last week, I told you like yeah,
I'm impressed.
that's really good.
It's
not something you see.
I'm sure everybody's seen, but Tony Carlino did some fantastic
congratulations,
benching this
Tony.
past weekend. Dude is killing it.
How impressive!
Like I am impressed. This kid, I mean, I texted him and congratulated him after he did it. And of course, invited him on the show, and he said anytime, just said he wants to come on. And impressive individual. Let's watch his 1080 here. I mean, this is one. I mean, I perfect form, maintains his base on the way down, doesn't raise his head, and he's down at the bottom for quite some time, which is even more impressive. It looks like it's a couple inches from touching, and he has to get that bar down. I'm just impressed, Tony. Right there, I would be out of gas. And he finds the bottom and push it. Impressive. Nice lockout too. My God, son. At 200 and what was it? 70 pounds?
I was
yeah.
wondering.
He is a tank, dude. And I'm not showing this this is interesting too, this is scary. He dumped 11:15 on himself, and from the distance, I mean, I got a story to go with that. When I did a meet, and it's on YouTube somewhere, and I was bringing down 1080, and it got like 3 inches from touching, and it gently rolled on my gut, and it went halfway through me, and the spotters are trying to get it off. It's on YouTube somewhere, but
We'll have to pull it for next week.
What's that?
We'll have to find it and play it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, when it happened to me, man, I couldn't go to I couldn't do a number 2 in the bathroom for like 3 days. When that bar went, and I was freaking out because at that point, I was eating 9 meals a day and going number 2 like 6 times a day, and it didn't. And I was a little nervous. But this kid, this is scary to watch, and I hope he's all right. I didn't ask him about this, but this is very scary when it happens. And that's why spotting is so important. I mean,
this isn't the same.
This is 11:15. He attempted this after.
God,
yeah, this is scary to watch, and I'm glad he's all right because this can cause internal damage here. It's not good. Very scary to watch, but it happens so quick. And spotters, you can only be so close.
Oh my!
Yeah. That is scary, and I hope he's all right.
That's hard to watch.
It's hard to watch. Okay. Well, like I said, Tony, 1080 bench press. I think
Have you talked to him? Like,
I texted him. I didn't ask that question. No, I just complimented him and said, hey, I want to get you on the show. And yeah, 1080 bench press. I want to say it's the highest. Is anybody on 1,000-pound bench under 300?
That would probably be the highest.
Hoff did 75. Did 10.
Right.
10. Or what do you? I can't think right now.
But and what weight is he? 275.
275, I would assume. Yes. So
then is Tony below that?
Tony's 260, so he's in the 275
so then
class.
that'd be the
Yeah. I'm impressed.
So he'd be the lightest person, but not the only one in that.
Right.
Very impressive.
Lightest person, obviously.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Tony. What a
Can't see it
feat.
enough.
How cool.
Speed bench. We had a good speed bench session. We're going to do max effort also on here, and I have a story to tell about max effort, how I hurt my back on Sunday. You were with me. I'm embarrassed to say.
Whole time.
Yeah, let's roll into speed bench here. This is something that
Well, you heard it moving, like when we went up to Moses Lake to move your mom.
we'll talk about it after speed bench. Yeah. This was a kind of a cool day because I watch a lot of Matt Winning videos, and he does a lot of variances in his speed work. So let's roll into this. Okay, so what we're doing here is basically a 3-second eccentric phase, make contact with the racks, and then we explode upwards. This video, I think, is 12 minutes long, so bear with me. That's Nate Brandenhorst. He joined us on Speed Day, and him and I are about the same.
Super strong guy.
Super strong guy. We're kind of in this. We use the same percentage on bar weight, roughly. So he showed up, and I want to talk about these dark side ironware cuffs that I wear. I don't know the whole science behind them, but they're good for tennis elbow. They're good. What I've noticed is by wearing them, I do a lot of rolling dumbbells. My behind my elbow where the extensors tend to flare up quite a bit have not flared up. Ryan Hines picked up a pair of them. I'm never one to like say, hey, these work, but I'm very impressed with them. Not only do they look cool, but they serve a great purpose. I mean, I have not had any elbow pain, and I don't know, and it's above the elbow. It's not over the elbow like a sleeve. But these I thought were going to tax us a little bit for max effort. Yeah, I wasn't too sure. Matt Winning does these, and I thought we'd throw them in the mix. It's a different variance of speed benching.
Yeah.
It's not your usual 1, 2, 3 like we normally do. So this requires a little bit of brain power here, other than the way we do them the normal way. So, but this gives me a chance too, when I have these videos posted and I sit here and talk over them, to check out my guys' technique, and see if they're squeezing the bar, breaking the bar, check their bar speed out. I believe we'll do these tomorrow, but I think we will use 3 chain and we'll bring the bar to the chest is the plan for tomorrow. I wanted to lower that rack one more down, but that would, I wouldn't be able to set it on the rack. It would hit my body, my torso. Nate Brandenhorst here with some good speed. We had a good rotation going here, the 4 of us. What is that? 230. That's 275 now. Plus 70 pounds, 75 pounds of band tension. So that's at the top, of course.
It's making it all look like it's an empty bar.
Well,
how much weight is that?
That's 275 and 75 pounds of band tension. So exploded. Definitely want to be careful here too. You got to use correct technique. You don't want to upset a pectoral doing these. So smooth and controlled down and explosive on the way up. I thought they'd look a little quicker than this, on mine anyway.
Really?
Yeah, I could have snapped it a little harder, but doing the best I can on this day. Never done these before. Never done speed bench this way. So this was like, we kind of testing the waters here. Ryan Hines looking good. I think are we done almost, hopefully? Thought I edited a lot of this out. I always say that every week. And we end up sitting here for hours watching speed bench. I'm sorry.
This time I grabbed some actual popcorn so I can keep back.
Yeah, you got popcorn like it's a movie. Cool.
No.
I know my butt was coming up on the first few sets. I'm not proud of that, but my handoff person said, hey, your ass is coming up. So, try to help each other in the midst of doing this stuff. A lot of times I don't see what's going on, or I know what's going on and I don't fix it. So as Nate Brandenhorst is going, we're standing over here, we're overlooking his technique. Perfect form.
I've seen his
Yeah, strong.
Really like clean and
yeah, great control. And that's how he benches full range too. So
nice work, Nathan.
we had to put the rubber bands on that little bench there. I guess that's a technique they use to make it a little stickier.
Yeah.
We didn't use sticky spray or anything.
I kept seeing, like, I kept showing up and I would see a bench because there's a few people that
they're
are
not
doing
the
that.
only ones that do it. When I first saw that, and I thought, what the? And then the more like I kept seeing it, and so I was like, okay, what are they? And then I realized, I mean, I guess
Right.
you know, once you lock your shoulders in there, they're gonna stay put a lot better. But you can't have anything like that in a meet.
No.
So I don't know that it's the best.
Well, those
idea.
benches are very slick.
But yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
so now into decline, we decided to do one set of 15 close grip, one set of 15 wide grip today. So Nate and I are starting off with 275, and I think we do 315 next. I'm looking pretty fat right there. I should have sucked it in a little bit, but I keep forgetting the camera's rolling. Just like I did on Road to the Arnold. I kept forgetting the camera was there all the time and said awkward things. But I like decline. I'm hitting the bar pretty low, pushing towards my feet. Yeah, not 100% locked out there, Mr. Kennelly, but maybe my 315 looks better. I don't know.
Probably.
Jacob Oram here with 275. Wide grip time. Normally we do a dumbbell, barbell, seated incline, decline, or flat. This week was decline. After speed benching with those bands, you take those off. The bar kind of floats here as we do it. It's kind of like benching out of water. It's kind of fun. So I think everybody gets their 15 reps, I hope. He's sticking a little bit, but it's all right. I don't know if we'll do decline tomorrow, but Ryan Hines here with 275. We need to max out Ryan Hines again somewhere down the road. We just peaked him out at 495, I believe he did.
I thought you did max.
Yeah. So we're going to do
calling that a max?
Well, it's a gym lift, but we need to do a hypertrophy phase, I think, with him. Maybe a 6 to 8 week muscle building phase, and then rotate back and remax him out somewhere around May or something. Yeah, we just do these workouts in phases, muscle building, speed and strength, and constantly rotating them, never becoming stagnant. Nate Brandenhorst here with 315. I don't know if they can hear your chewing. You're crunching on your popcorn.
I whispered it.
We must have fixed the decline bench because it was seriously wobbly a week prior. The bolts were coming out of the bottom, and it was like the worst teeter-tot bench. Although we have a band on there because this bench just had a lot of wear and tear on it. But I thank Mike Lupacek for leaving it in the gym,
Yeah.
It's a good apparatus to have because we don't have a decline bench in there. So we got a little mobile device. 315 here. And I know I don't lock these all the way out. I've already seen this, and I'm just cracking them out. Kind of belly benching it too, to be honest, but it felt really good. I was like, hey, could do 40 of these today. Like I said, it's just 2 sets of 15, one close, one wide. And where are we at now? Oh, same exercise as the week before, but no kettlebells this time and no weight. We just use all chain. But this day is a high volume day, so reps and sets here where I believe at least 4 or 5 of 10, I believe. These are tough. As your average viewer, you're looking at it, be like, man, you guys are hardly doing any weight. But
Right, I know.
my chains there are 20 pounds a piece, and that bar is 88, so do the math.
It's how like the bands and the chains are hard on your ego. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're like, that doesn't
Well-
look like there's very much on the bar, but this is.
I'd love to
There
put
is.
245s on each side and rack
I
those
know.
out, but my God, that'd be over 400 pounds
I
or
know.
something. So that bar is no joke. It's tough. I don't think I get the whole entire workout, obviously. I don't throw in the...
Is this your last exercise?
No, we do. I'm sure we did a rolling dumbbell or some type. Oh, we did, you'll see.
Okay.
I don't want to move ahead too quick.
Okay.
But these are, like I said, these are done back to back. I thought I went 3 chains on here. Had to step it up at some point. But like I said, I highly recommend picking up some of those dark side cuffs, man. I usually don't root and toot my horn about things, but, we do a lot of exercises like this that put a lot of wear and tear right behind the elbow there. And these have actually kind of been a cure-all recently. So, yeah, 3 chains.
Nice.
Now, that's 100. Wow, 208. I put it on there. Cool. 208 pounds at the top. Trying to do them fast. Nothing slow. I think I did 2 sets here. I think we did 5 altogether. 3 with 2 chain, 2 with 3 chain. I don't know. I can't remember.
Strong man.
I'm not that strong, but trying to get.
Strongest I know.
So this was a 2-week exercise here. Now we'll rotate to something else. I kind of like the skull crusher with the hanging kettlebells. That might be on the agenda for tomorrow. Hoping to remax out Ryan Hines there down the road and put 20 more on his bench press, hopefully. Get him in the 520, 530 range. We'll see how things roll. It's a work in progress. Yeah, I only recorded this with me doing it. I didn't get everybody doing it because I don't need a 45-minute speed bench video for you guys to see. But these were fun. That's my football bar there. We got a little hanging kettlebell and a little bit of weight. I think sets and reps were between 60 and 100. So, oh, this person showed up at the gym.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You came in on Friday, and I was like wanting to go home and have my post-workout shake, but you needed some spots, so I had to hang around.
Awfully sweet of you.
Yeah. Now, what are you doing here real quick on Friday?
No, I didn't.
Plate 5, 2.5,
Yeah.
doing some reps? Something?
Something. Yeah, maybe.
Good pause.
It's
Looking good. Spreading that bar. That's what I'm yelling at you when I point my hands out like that. I'm saying stretch the bar, spread the bar.
I thought it was a triple because I had to work up.
Okay.
I think I went up to like 165, I think.
Okay. Max effort bench.
Get that one?
Let's talk about max effort. What happened? Why I didn't bench on Tuesday night? Yeah, well, we went to my other house in Moses Lake where my mom lives, and we had to move a bed out of our room so we can get this new bed in there for her. And I think I picked up and torqued and did something. Pissed off my L5S1, go figure.
You're right
But
away.
I didn't think nothing of it. I have a inversion table at my house, and I said, well, I'll just get on this inversion table and to decompress the spine and blah blah blah. Well, I get on it, I roll it back, and I'm just relaxing, and I guess I did something that I was not supposed to do, and that is twist and contort while you're in that position. I thought that was okay because once I did it twice, and I heard more popping and cracking between L1 and L5, and I'm like, oh, I'm fixed. Anyway, got off the inversion table, and we got home about 11 o'clock that night, and I was woken out of bed about 5:36 in the morning with a pain level 0 to 10, 10 being crying your eyes out, probably a pain level of about 6, and I had to come out and in my underwear, you were already up, and put the indoor softball under my lower back, and I was trying to,
Yeah.
I have a technique where I can, and obviously it's pinching on a nerve is when what it's doing, and I have a technique where I put this softball underneath my upper eyelid crest of my gluteus maximus.
Wow.
Yeah, big words for me, which we rarely hear. Anyway, so I thought I popped it, and I tried to go back to bed, laid in bed, and we have this big pillow top bed, so when I turn over, I'm contorting to turn, I twist my upper part before my lower part. Anyway, that was Sunday. Monday, I couldn't find enough back and body pain pills, ibuprofen. Oh, it's horrible Monday. And I was like, okay, well, Tuesday I'll be fine. Came in Tuesday and started rolling on the 4-inch pipe, which I normally do, and pain was at 7. I mean, it felt like a sprain. It was shooting through my abdomen. Very pissed. I went over and tried to do all my special, I actually got on the reverse hyper too. Long story short, they handed out a plate to me. It hurt. Then I thought, well, I won't arch today.
A plate hurt?
Oh,
I don't think you
plate,
told me
dude.
that.
Yeah, and I did that. I got to 275, and I tried to set up and arch my back, and they handed that out, and it was almost like it was pain. So my workout was basically canceled. I couldn't do anything. It sucked. But here's Max Effort Bench, what they did. So I missed a workout, which I'm not ever happy about. Like, I'm sidelined right now, and I'm pissed. But I probably shouldn't even been handing off for people, but I'm a team player, man. I'll hang out and do the best I can. I believe we told Jacob Oram here that he needed to max out today. We need to find his 1 rep max. He hasn't maxed out for many, many months. And
I thought it was not that long.
Oh, it was a while ago. It was like 5 months ago. So
no.
Oh, something like
that. Right before Christmas. Remember when they?
Christmas. I don't know when.
The one that was trying to do a fist fight, wasn't that right before Christmas?
No, an actual full range max lift
without
bands or chains.
That was
no,
chains,
yeah,
wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, it was straight weight. Ryan Hines here is doing the slingshot. He did this week 1 10 weeks ago. And use straight weight. This round, we are adding 2 chain. Well, that's 375. And, okay, what's Jacob Oram doing here? 375, 89. This is 405. No elbow sleeves. We just need to see where he's at so we can get some good speed bench numbers. It's a grinder, but that tells us where he's at. Now we know 50% of his 1 rep max is what we need to look for on speed day. Hines here is getting pretty excited at what's he got, 425, and those are my chains, so that's 20, 40, 60, 80 and chain. So 500 at the top, give or take a pound or two. We told Ryan that we need to work on his form, how he controls the bar on the way down, and that's what he's working on. Jacob Oram, we said, hey, put on your elbow sleeves and see if that makes a difference. So he's going to try 425 with his elbow sleeves. And I always say, elbow sleeves, they add a little bit. Yeah. It's like wrapping
Those ones I used the other night didn't do anything.
But no, what you got to get them tight. And these are pretty snug on him.
A pair of free ones that I tried to make work in.
425, and that is a grinder. The bar's drifting a little bit, but he keeps it in line.
Damn, he stays with it.
It's a struggle, but he's stuck with it. Ryan Hines here, 425, 35, 445, and 80 chain. And we're using the old school dark side ironware slingshot that is really worn out. And
is that what it's called?
Well, I've had it for 5 years, and more than one person has used it.
But isn't it like Mark Bell's is the slingshot?
This is dark side. Well, I'm not.
Is it still called?
I think he's trademarked it. I'm not sure. What's this? 475. What is that? What is 4 reds?
God, I don't know. I don't get to do it on it.
495 and 80 chain. Okay, Jacob's going to join in on the fun.
Nice.
Notice I am nowhere to be found.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm standing around pit.
Oh, yeah.
I am so upset. It is painful to come in on max effort night and not be able to lift. I'm maintaining good attitude though. I was very upset. Yeah.
I know.
I was trying to be positive here and stick with the crew.
Right.
But I'm upset.
Trying to be a team player.
Well, I got a lot of things going on in my life, and this is just another painful freaking thing.
Yeah. That does suck.
But I'm impressed with how everybody prevailed. I had to get this on a camera phone because somebody was standing in the way of my camera. We put him in the Bumblebee Dark Side Ironware slingshot, put some serious weight on there because I wanted him to start working this band shirt or slingshot just a little bit. Get a taste of it. He's never worn it before. This is one of my bread and butter exercises from back in the day when I was going for 800 pounds. This is the gist of it is we pick 70 pounds, 60, 70 pounds of your 1% of your 1 rep max, and we add bands. We added a strong band first, then we added a medium band second for the second set. These are reps of 5, and then on the third set we add a light band, strong, medium, and light. Equivalates to a little over 200 pounds of bands at the top, I think, because that's the way we hooked them up back in the day. It may not be pretty, but it gets the job done. So there's actually 3 bands on there right now. A strong, a medium, and a light.
Is there?
Yeah, 3 bands. They're different color. But these guys need to work on their lockout. And this is one of the things that helped me, you know, when you get that barbell to a 4-bore territory, you know. And then I decided to do one thing, and I'm dying right there. I'm just like, I gotta do something. And that's not even fun to watch, because when I lay down, I was just
Hurt really bad.
I just wanted to punch the windows.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted to break my hand and quit life. I just don't need this type of shit happening. I got enough going on, and
well,
yeah.
I know it sucks when like stuff on the outside world is sucking, and
Yeah.
like you're coming to the gym.
This is
ready
my
to make
vent
it
valve.
better,
Yeah, this is where I.
And then when that doesn't go smoothly,
If I don't have my gym, man, I go postal. But these are just Tate presses or Williams presses, you know. These are one of the things that really irritated my elbows when I first started. But we've been doing these off and on, and I haven't had any elbow problems. So short workout there. We did some other things, but I didn't want to get the whole entire spiel. So looks like we're at the end of my rope here. Road. You want to go to the chat box?
yes.
Hey, how's the popcorn?
Really good.
Okay.
Hey, that was perfect, and it helped me stay awake.
You are awake.
That
Well, you had
was-
an energy. What's that energy drink you're drinking over here? We don't want to plug anybody, but it's a weird one.
It's when
Sour Patch Kid?
a friend from the gym brought it. He wanted me to taste it and try it because it's his favorite, and
They better send you a case if you're going to hold it up to the camera.
it's a Sour Patch Kit. What is it? I don't even know what it's called.
Probably a lot of
Ghost.
sugar in
It's
there,
called
right?
Ghost. Oh, I assume no. He better not be.
Sugar-free?
He's in prep. It better. I just assumed.
How many sugars?
No.
Okay, good. Okay.
I was like, he's in prep right now, and he's serious. Like that can't.
Are you impressed with that?
I am.
Is it better than
Looks
rain?
Exactly like a red. It's up there.
Okay.
I would call it in the same.
You'd probably be
ballpark.
up all night, amped
I
out.
hope not. He said it's because he mainly drinks it for the taste, and he said
I've
that
never seen those anywhere.
it's not any more strong. He said it's less strong than a rain.
Okay.
And you know that I can drink those and fall asleep.
Well, let's get over here to the chat box. You got a lot of reading to do.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Paul Loeffler's up.
Paul Loeffler. Is it Loeffler or Loeffler? Is there an L in there?
There is no L in
Okay.
there. Ooh, I said an L. Paul Loeffler. I'm sorry, Paul.
We got it now, though. We got it. 7 more weeks till Worlds, eating as much as possible, trying to get my bench up. See you guys there.
I was gonna post one of Paul's lifts tonight. I saw it on
All right.
Facebook today in the green Viper 2, and he was doing 715 off a 2-board. Looked really good, Paul. And I was
Very
gonna grab it, but it was kind of like last minute tonight. I was like,
Kind of rushed.
yeah, kind of rushed.
A little bit.
All right.
Maybe next week.
Okay.
You can check it out. 1 rep max. What's good, guys? I hope you had a good week. How's the back, Miss Condre? And how's the shoulder, Mr. Kennelly? Back is doing
Good.
all right. Doing okay. We're going the right direction. It's been a lot better than last week. Last week was pretty bad. It was pretty sore and tight each day. This week it's doing pretty well. I've been doing deficit, like I did that deficit deadlift I did yesterday, and I kind of forgot for a little bit that I even had a back problem. It was feeling really good during those. So yeah, it's on the mend. Thank you for asking.
Shoulder is
Appreciate
doing
it.
good. My shoulder is doing good. I didn't get a bench on Tuesday night, but aside from Ryan Hines giving me a handful of leave,
Is that what he gave you?
yeah, and I came home that night and I took 2 or 3 muscle relaxers. And what I like to do on muscle relaxers is take them around 6 at night, and then around 10 or 11, I hop off the couch, and I'm like, my body
Ready
feels
for
like,
bed.
no, yeah, that too, but my body's like 700 pounds of, flesh, and basically get on the ground. And then I take that softball and I put it under my back, and got some good adjustments down there, and actually went in Wednesday for biceps, and we usually do a feeder workout, feeder bench press the day after we max effort bench, just for help recuperation and recovery. And I was actually got on the bench with a plate, and it just never been so happier in my life. Everything was feeling good. Did some reps, and I was able to arch, and the back has been feeling good. So I think what happened basically was
Tweaked it.
I tweaked it, and I think that inversion table, I think it's good, but I think it can also
make things worse.
it
'cause
can
that's
make
not
things
the
worse.
The first time that you've maybe
Well,
got worse with that.
and I've made there was a time
at
when
Rab?
yeah, we were out fishing and I was hucking my anchor out of the front of the boat, and I really pissed it off. And we went to Rab Fitness at the time, and I got on an inversion table, and I rolled it back, and I heard the loudest pop. It like made my eardrums ring.
Oh,
You were
nice.
downstairs doing something. When I flipped the inversion table forward, I went straight to the ground on my knees, and I thought I'd blown a disc. It scared me to death. So I think those inversion tables are good, but they can also F you up, and I think I found that out. I need to quit using that. But you know, when you're desperate times call for desperate measures, and I didn't know it was a pain that I wasn't. When I say pain, I got a good pain tolerance. When it's a pain level of 8, I mean, there's almost tears. Like it's debilitating. So, but shoulder's good. Yeah, everything. You know, got adequate rest now, so I'm hoping.
Shoulder pack.
Yeah, I got a lot of things working against me lately, but I still show up and do the best I can and try to stay in one piece. So
That's all we can do.
yeah, Bruce Mason.
I'm having trouble seeing. Like I hope I don't have to get reading glasses.
I have to wear reading
Because
glasses.
I'm having honestly a hard time.
Are you?
Yeah.
Bruce Mason.
God bless your family, Ryan. Wish you the best. Hate to see this, man.
Thank you, Bruce.
You know,
I
it's
texted
very
or I talked to
heartbreaking.
Bruce on Facebook today, and he was asking questions, and I kind of gave him a heads up what was going on in my life, and yeah, I appreciate that, Bruce.
Yeah.
John Smith.
Ryan, I'll be praying for you. There will be plenty of more bench press competitions. You only have one mother.
That's true. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. That is very true.
That's very true. Howard Weingarten, very, very sorry to hear that. Hope everything works out for the very best. Thank you, Howard. We appreciate that. We
Yeah, you know,
appreciate the kind words, guys.
with strokes, you know, my dad had 2 of them, and I don't know a TIA stroke. I don't know much about strokes, you know, but this one here, you know, they're saying, you know, I thought when you had a stroke, and I go to Google for everything, and I'm looking up this specific type of stroke my mom had, and they say, you know, after a month, you know, that you can get your ability to use the side that's possible.
Doesn't say
So I was real,
I know.
you know, excited that hey, she'll go to rehab, she'll be back to normal. Well, she is far from back to normal. Now they're saying it could possibly be 3 months. So this is some hard times.
So then, how do yeah, I don't know.
How do they what?
I'm just wondering how, like, if it's gonna take 3 months, what are we gonna do in the meantime while, you know,
Well, that's
Tammy's working and
well, we're gonna have to figure out.
They lived closer.
Yeah, they live an hour away, which is gonna be a
they're
pain.
in Moses Lake. I don't know if we said that.
Yeah.
already,
So, but we're gonna have to get. I'm talking to the sister, and we got to get some type of in-home care,
yes.
which leads me to another. You know, I'm not a trustworthy person, but I think we need to get some cameras in the home for, you know,
If you
anytime
end up
care.
getting
Yeah,
people
somebody
to-
coming in. You know, I've seen caregivers that are not very nice to their patients, and you know, a lot of horror stories. So I always, you know, I'm trying to think ahead, but I got so much going on. It's you know, it's stressful. Bruce Mason.
Shout out to my buddy Chris Reggae. Sorry, I know I'm probably butchering it. I apologize. But shout out to my buddy Chris Reggae also for coming out of hand surgery today. Fast road of recovery.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be long road to recovery?
Fast road of recovery also.
Okay.
That's what he wrote.
Fast road of
Yeah.
recovery also. Glad that she came out of it okay. Hope that her recovery is speedy and that she's back to normal soon.
Chris could be a man or a woman, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Showbit.
Sorry to hear this, Ryan. I'll be praying for you.
Thank you, Showbit.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate the prayers, the thoughts and prayers.
Mike Miner.
Mike Miner, download onto an external.
So basically,
hard
you get an external hard drive, like a terabyte or something, and we take all the stuff from your phone and put it on this little storage device, and then your phone would be back down to 0. So you'd have it all saved. That might be something to look into. Unless
would be
what is that? An iPhone
'Cause
10R?
it's not that I
You got to get iPhone 12. Like that's the new and greatest thing out there. But an external hard drive,
That's
we
not a
can
bad idea.
order one of those online. They're like $60.
Because like a lot of those videos, it's not that I care to just necessarily have
Yeah,
them
yeah,
on
those
my
are memories
phone.
you
I
wanna
just
have
want
forever.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
so-
as long as they're somewhere.
I can take care of that.
All right.
Paul
Thank you,
Offer.
Minor, for the suggestion. Always thinking. I like it. Paul Loffer, I'm so sorry about your mother. If you need anything, let me know. We will be praying for your mother
you,
and
Paul.
your family. Thank you, Paul. We really appreciate that. Really means a lot. Alex Estrada, God bless you, Ryan, and your mom and your entire family, my iron brother.
Thank you, Alex. I
Thanks,
appreciate
Alex.
that. Oh,
Uh-oh.
pushing buttons here.
Oh, no. They disappeared.
Bear with me.
When that happened, did we disappear?
I do it all the time. I hit the mouse and I do funky stuff. 1 rep max.
1 rep max. Oh, damn. I'm so sorry about your mom. I hope she's okay. And it's okay, man. You got more important stuff to deal with. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank
1 rep
you.
max.
Thank you,
Yeah.
1 rep max.
Like I said, you know, I for Facebook, I don't post any personal stuff ever, and I never will. But you know, I made a decision. The show is somewhat different, and this is like
It's
family.
very
This
different.
is like family to
I
me. You guys
mean-
show up here, and I feel I can talk to you guys, and I just wanted to get it off my
It's
chest,
a
and I
more
feel
private space.
I feel really good talking about it because it's I've been dreading it all day, like kind of having anxiety before the show came on. I'm like,
Really?
yeah, it's difficult to talk about. You know, it's not your normal uppity
right
thing to talk about.
Not
so
the kind of
yeah, it's
topic that we usually
it's
have.
tough.
Try to keep it upbeat, but life is life, man.
Life is life,
When
that's
stuff
true.
happens, you know, we gotta share. You know, share it with our Benchmonster family.
Cody Plum.
Can you put the okay?
There.
Praying for you, Ryan. Love you, brother. I lost my dad right before my last meet. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Sorry to hear that, Cody.
Nothing compares to that loss. No, yeah, I can't even think about that kind of thing. I just, yeah. Do you have anything that you wanted to add?
I just
Yes.
yeah. Sorry to hear
Yeah.
that, Cody.
Yeah, we're
Appreciate
so
the
sorry
prayers,
for your
too.
loss. Hard to.
Tony Carlino.
Tony Carlino, thank you so much. I'll come on anytime.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Nice.
Got a lot to talk about with Tony.
We'd appreciate that. We'd love to
Talk
have
some
you
benching.
on. Yeah, talk some bench pressing. That sounds great. 1 rep max. Hey Tony, that 1080 was glorious.
awesome bench,
It
man.
was. That was a solid
I've watched it probably
looking-
70 times now.
It looks so
Yeah.
good.
Just
It looks
impressive
so good.
lift.
Yeah, just it's like flawless. Okay.
Cody Plum.
My super slow max effort was 565, and the extensions were
On
on
dynamic effort day,
a
speed day.
dynamic effort day.
Well, you got plenty
Anyway.
of muscles, Cody, but yeah.
Anyways, trying to build some muscle. Yeah, you got plenty of muscle.
Well, here's an interesting what Tony said here.
I'm all good. Am I reading the right one?
Yeah.
I'm all good. Ribs hurt. Or
God.
excuse me. I'm all good. Ribs hurt, but I'm good
Oh,
otherwise.
good to hear.
We're very glad
Son
to
of a
hear that.
bitch,
That was
man.
intense looking.
I thought it was bad when
Ugh.
1080 rolled out of my hands like 4 inches from
That
touching.
just went
But my
so
God,
deep so
son.
fast.
Oh God. I mean,
Ugh.
I'm glad to hear you're all right, man.
Oh, yeah, very glad to hear that you're okay. That's scary
Howard
stuff.
Weingarten.
Howard Weingarten. I just ordered a pair of the Dark Side cuffs. I've been having elbow and shoulder pain. Hope they work. Thanks.
Definitely help for elbow pain. Like I said, when I first got them, I was wearing them down here, and I guess you can wear them below the elbow, at the elbow, or above.
Anywhere you want, right?
Yeah, I found above has just been really, really comfortable. In fact, I think about getting another pair. I wear them so much.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
If you
just.
order another pair, order me.
I-
I'll get some.
Yeah, I know. What's his name? Larry Wheels wears his own brand, and he wears them quite a bit. But
Right.
I never thought too much about
Actually
them.
thought they worked.
And
thought
they
were-
work, man.
Yeah.
They're impressive.
I want to try a pair. You're making them sound really good.
Anthony Caprio.
How?
Can you see it?
I'm just like I said, I'm having a hard time making.
Do you have
Reading
glasses?
words? I have contacts, but I
Are
don't
they
have
in?
reading glasses.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
read it.
but I think my prescription. No,
Yeah.
I got it. I
Okay.
just need a second to make sure I've got the right words before I start. Sorry, guys. Which one was it?
Anthony Caprio.
Anthony Caprio. That's right. Because I got distracted because DiCaprio.
Okay. Geek.
How do you like reverse bands, Ryan?
Liked them a lot. Reverse band bench press. You know, that's how I started my 1,000-pound. Like I told, like I say this all the time. You know, Inzer recommended I do static holds with 900 because that's what Gene Richlack was doing back in the day, and I just decided to do the reverse band setup. And not only do I handle it and hold it at the top, but I'm actually moving it too, in some way, shape, or form. So I definitely think they're a great transitional type movement than your normal static hold or whatnot. But I like them a lot. I don't do them as much often anymore because we're getting a power rack at the gym now that we can we're getting a whole so we can do them inside there more easily. So, and my guys will do those also. And whether we do them full range, off a board, close grip. Actually, we do reverse band extensions for triceps. You know, we'll hang it from the top, but we haven't really put a mid-size, you know, heavy, medium band on there and done any reverse band presses yet. That'll be a max effort day movement, and we should throw that into the rotation.
Bruce Mason, look up hip distraction from Donnie Thompson.
I will look that up. Let me write that down too.
You got something?
I got paper right here. Okay, read Cody Plum.
I've given up on any kind of twisting with all my disc damage. Actually, the only thing I've found that helps is tractioning with a belt squat. Next time, try to stand in a belt squat and march.
God, we have a pitch shark there, basically the same thing. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Cody. That's a good idea.
Here's an interesting name.
Shh.
C. Cashew.
C. Cashew. Are you saying it right, though?
I think so.
Okay, C. Cashew. At Ryan Benchmonster Kennelly. Thoughts on feet up benching for leg drive. Benchers, archers. Thanks, big man.
Lots of feet up for benching. Feet up benching for leg drive. Well, with your feet up, you don't get any leg drive. So, I don't know how to answer that question. But I don't know what to say.
I guess explain to him how you would what the best way to do your arches.
With the feet up?
Make the point that you shouldn't, if you want a good arch, feet up shouldn't.
Well, no, like.
I guess I don't get the feet up part.
I don't either. I don't understand that. So. I don't. How do you know how to start answering? So let's.
Maybe you could clarify exactly what you mean by the feet up.
Clarify the question.
Do you have a back injury that's making it so you can only bench with your feet up, and you're just clarify a little bit because we're not quite sure, but we'd love to answer the question.
DJ Morgani has a question.
If the back pain continues, maybe reach out to Brian Carroll. I'm sure he'd have some helpful advice for you.
Yeah, you know, back pain is something I live with. The L1 through L4 had protrusions there. They're arthritic now, so that's why I can't contort my lower lumbar and get that huge arch like I once had when I was younger. But the L5S1 is a degenerative disc, so that's something I live with every day, and I'm not really into shots in the spine, that type of thing. So I've learned to live with it, and I try to do things that do not upset it. But I guess picking up furniture and things are not in my forte. I shouldn't be doing those things. And contorting bed frames, you know, I learned a lesson. I don't want that to happen again because I haven't felt pain like that for a long time. Like I don't cry very much, but it hit me pretty hard.
Do you cry?
I was like, yeah, it was, God, Tuesday night was horrible. So
It's tough.
Cody Plum, Brian will tell you to stop lifting for a year. You know, when I first was diagnosed with those protrusions and yada, 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 and the doctor was throwing me on more pain pills than I knew what to do with, he told me not to squat or deadlift for a year, which I did. And it ruined me. It ruined my squat, man. I had a good squat, prior to that, and then not squatting or deadlifting for a year. When I came back and put 225 on my back, it felt like 800. Yeah, that's it. So it's been. So I know better. I don't think squatting doing
trying to find good
high
ways
bar
to do
squatting.
it.
I mean, Nate Brandenhorst recommended that, doing a high bar squat. It really helped my lower back a little bit.
Box
So
squat. I've been doing box
box
squat
squats.
with the safety bar, and that totally I mean, that takes the pain away really well. There's several different variations.
Jerry Cool.
Jerry Cool. Ryan, if you could go back and train with anybody, who would it be? Or train with again, since you're famous. LOL.
Train with anybody, who could it be? I always thought about, training partners are very important. And when I was benching in the 1,000-pound range, and I was benching with Paul Roch and the crew that we had, back in my head, I always thought, if I could train somewhere, it would be Westside Barbell, because I at the time of being a 1,000-pound bencher, I thought for sure if I trained in that environment with that intensity that those guys had and was pushed, I believe that I could have done some crazy things. Specific people, if I could go back, God, I don't know. Somebody that probably Tiny Meeker. I mean, he did a lot of things that I could have incorporated. He did a lot of reverse band press movements and stuff. And I think if I went back and trained with him at that level with him, I think we would have had a good rapport. And I think we could have done some crazy things. So just throwing it out there.
I could see that. I think you guys would make a
Bruce
really
Mason.
good partnership. With the inversion tables, there needs to be a core complex of exercises to do after you come up from being upside down.
See, that inversion table was gifted to me by a friend who had back surgery, and yeah, probably woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I don't think I'll be using the inversion table again. I'm kind of scared of it.
Yeah.
Tiny Meeker.
Tiny Meeker. I just got here. Call me later. Mom had a stroke. The first 30 days is extremely important. Got to get her a therapy. Get her therapy as soon as possible.
Thank you, Tiny.
Call me later. Thank you, Tiny. We appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in.
Showbit Jane.
Hi, Ryan. Had a great meet the past weekend. Hit 320 bench and
Push pull.
551 deadlift. We'll send you the videos this week.
Yeah, I'll post my email here if you can see it. A lot of times when
Just a reminder,
when I watch this on YouTube, my Benchmonster at Gmail email is you can hardly see it. I need to move it upwards, but I appreciate you get those videos, and I will post them. Tiny Meeker.
You know your mom is in my prayers.
Thank you, Tiny. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Tiny. We really appreciate that.
Anthony
Caprio.
Close enough, he
Capiro.
says. Capiro?
Close enough. It's
hard
hard to pronounce.
Sorry, Anthony.
Sorry. Keep working on it. We'll keep working on it.
One rep max.
Dude, since you're talking about dumps, just on Sunday before the Chiefs game, I was doing my reverse band bench with Atlas.
This is Atlas.
I got up to 500, just missed it the first
550.
I got up to 550,
550.
just missed it the first set, then
It rolled out of my right swimming hand.
gosh,
Yeah.
I really haven't.
I'm gonna read him.
No, it's my job. I'm just gonna I'm gonna have to get closer here.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you make the screen bigger?
No, I haven't figured that out yet.
Okay.
C Cashew is replying to one rep max.
One rep max. Yeah, I was referring to
Larson press.
Larson press.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a feet
And
out.
so,
straight
and what
footing.
was the question?
Something about arching with the feet up.
Roll back up real quick. We'll see if we can answer it.
I don't know. Then I gotta find out here.
Thoughts on feet up benching for leg drive? I think the Larson press is a great exercise to incorporate.
I've never done them too much. I like to do the Gregoire. Basically, put your feet up in the air like this, and straight out in front. Same concept.
You're putting your feet up to increase. I mean, you're not working your leg drive, you're working on your line with,
Right.
obviously, but I think they're great to incorporate. I think they're a really good
Bruce
one.
Mason.
Tagged you on IG and sent you a picture via Facebook.
I'll check that out. I don't have my phone down here with me, but when I go upstairs, I will check that out.
Here, usually it goes off, though, doesn't it? Unless...
Not
on
Instagram. My
airplane.
notifications are not.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Although sometimes my Instagram and like randomly it'll tell me like so and so posted.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I don't know
Notifications
why it
turned
does
on.
that. Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, I digress.
You know where you're at?
CJ Morgani. I feel that. Dealt with stress, fractures in my back, and a slipped disc back in high school. And now with a torn hip labrum for the past 2 years. Oh, wow. Jeez, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, CJ.
It's definitely tough. A lot going on there.
Kawabilda.
What was your best bench in high school?
What was yours?
I was just thinking that as I read that. God, not very much.
What could you bench when you were in high school?
I was in a class, not much. I think I just had like 10s on there.
Well, like I said, that's always an interesting question to ask our guests because I myself, when I was a freshman, I was 5'4", 135. And I got into the gym probably, like I said, I told the story about high school when we had the bench press thing in high school, and I did everything I could in my life to get up 135. And basically, it was such a struggle like this all the way just to get one rep, and I rolled off the bench, and I was like all winded and gassed, and this other kid got on there and did like 10 reps with 135 and took the wind out of my sails. It ruined me. It scarred me for life, actually. And then, like I said, I had to sit next to him and debate, and I think I flunked debate. I was so mad that he sat next to me, and I kept looking at him and hated him so much. But all I can remember about high school was junior year. I actually had a membership at the Court Club, Tri-City Court Club around here, Family Fitness Center. And I got pretty serious about lifting, and I had a 210-pound bench my junior year in high school. Senior year, I think I got up to like 260 or something. But like I said, my buddy and I were bench pressing every day. Didn't know any better, and thought that's how you got cover those flex and muscle mags and things. Those guys with all the muscles. I was like, well, you got to lift every day. Dad used to yell at us too. You guys don't need to lift every damn day.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, because we go to the.
Of course he didn't. Any reason to yell.
We go to the gym every day. I mean, like crazy. We used to do like 3-4 hour workouts like you do, but all upper body. Yeah, we start benching triceps, back, biceps, and yeah, it was crazy. Didn't know any better. Just young kids.
Yeah.
Tiny Meeker.
Apparently, it didn't throw you off too much.
No, it worked in a weird way. I made progress.
Yes.
Tiny Meeker. You see it?
You wish you trained with me, and there's sad faces. We would have put some insane numbers up. First 1,200 bench training partners could still happen.
Yeah, yeah, because you got to train with somebody that will push you at your level.
Perfect.
That's one of the things But I say to this day, I thrive off of anybody that's benching 135 or 1035. As long as you're gritting your teeth and your face is turning red and you're pushing with maximal force, and I kind of thrive off that. But I've never had the opportunity in my life to have a full training cycle with somebody at my strength level. Right. And I think that would be a game changer. I think, to me get off the bench and then, Tiny Meeker gets on there and we would have pushed each other, and it would have been a competition, and that's a good thing. And it's of equal strength level. So that'd have been cool. Bruce Mason, getting to the bottom here.
What to expect with a brand new Pharrell band shirt, first time unboxing?
What
LOL.
To expect? Hopefully you got a 2 or 3 ply Pharrell band shirt. I don't know which one you got, black and blue or all black or nightmare. What to expect? Well, Bruce, I believe you lived in a Inzer Phenom for a long time. So one thing, I don't know which particular shirt you got, but it's a little different than a Phenom. With a band shirt, you kind of push your elbows out, which is the total opposite of tucking them in like you do on a Phenom. So it depending on which one you got, the concept is you kind of fly your lats and engage them, obviously, but you kind of push the material out to the side. And I think with some practice, I mean, what we're seeing, I mean, Tony Carlino, I mean, I think he wore an overkill for quite a long time, and he hopped into a band shirt. And once you figure them out and you're able to train in them consistently, overload, and, start putting some serious weight in your hand, I mean, sky's the limit, man. I mean, I think Bruce has an 800 something bench. So I think very common in a short amount of time to be moving up in that 1,000-pound range. And if anybody can do it, Bruce, 2,700 pound total 3-lift lifter. So yeah, impressive individual.
Very impressive.
But just take it slow. Don't rush it.
700.
And
Damn.
you kind of do what I did. I went online and I texted people, and I was trying to get advice on where to wear the neckline. And it's a little bit of trial and error. There's a little bit of a learning curve. But once you get in it and start working with it, I mean, you'll be impressed. Howard Weingart.
Very cool. Howard Weingarten. Ryan Louis developed a bar, the Mars bar, for squatting after he had his neck injury. We have one, and it is very comfortable and works great.
I'm going to write that down. I have no idea. If I see the bar, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I know what that is. Let me write that down. Mars bar. I got some homework to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I haven't heard. I'm really surprised that we haven't.
Depressifer.
What is gonna be the top lift at Tiny's meet?
1150, most likely.
Think?
Yeah, that's middle of the road. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely, easily. And I think I'm not gonna say who, but it's gonna be between 1080 and 1150, somewhere in there.
Hmm.
1 rep max.
Okay. All right, guys. My earphones died on me. Dumbass me forgot to charge
Yep.
them. So I'm gonna go. Again, sorry about your mom. Man, if you need anything, feel free to reach out, okay? Love you guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for the show.
Thank you, Roman Max.
Love you too, buddy. Thank you so much for tuning in. We definitely appreciate you and your thoughts and
Yeah,
prayers.
thank you, sir. It's a new name here I haven't seen.
Yeah, it is. John
Sotelo?
Sotelo. Ryan, did you try the Overkill bench shirt? Could you send some feedback? Thanks.
Yeah, Overkill had no success with. Yeah, it just locked up. I had it custom measured by Rudy at the Arnold, and I couldn't get any weight to come down. It just locked up. Then I sent it back to him. He stretched it, and still had the same problem. I put 800 pounds on there, and I just couldn't get it to move. And it works for some people. It just didn't work for me. I'm sorry to say. I had high hopes, but and I saw a lot of great lifts at the Arnold in that shirt too. So, but yeah, it didn't work too well for me. So I don't have a lot of feedback. So, are you gonna wake up? Wake up.
I've done
Okay.
pretty good.
You've done pretty good. Alex Estrada.
Alex Estrada. Ryan, my max bench my senior year in high school in 1981 was 365
Damn.
at a body weight of 220. Damn.
See, Alex, you were stronger than me in high school. That's kind
Way
of cool to know.
stronger.
Yeah. I didn't 220.
Shit.
I think I graduated 5'11 and a half, 180. I got a little
Wow.
growth spurt there. I got kind of tall, but real linky. Great looking
Wow.
soccer player and track star.
I
But
don't think I've seen any pictures of you.
I got a
in high
few, and
school.
I'm embarrassed to show them. I had little spaghetti arms.
I want to see him.
Yeah, not too good.
Okay.
Jason Wood.
What's your max raw
Any
and
clips?
equipped today?
Like today?
I don't know.
Uh,
Current, maybe not necessarily today, but
um,
current. Like if you were
yeah,
healthy and gonna go out and do a meet, what would
my raw bench stays between 5, depending on where my body weight. If it's under 300,
6?
550 to 620.
I'd say you're good for 6.
Equipped. I haven't really had a chance to showcase my talent in a band shirt. I've done a lot of videos of, but I think it's never over yet. You know, it's somewhere down the road when life's in a better place. You know, I'll be able to showcase my talent at a meet somewhere. You know, I'm never tapping in, throwing in the towel. So, yeah, I really want to see what my equipped numbers are. And I'm just, the more I turn on Facebook and I watch people like Tony Carlino and Will Barodi and see these band shirts, you know, develop, it gets me excited. I mean, Tony Carlino's bench attempt this past weekend was just mind-boggling and got me excited. I mean, just the way he's got great form too. Yeah, so
yeah, he does. That was like beautiful looking for a
Hunter's Powerlifting Life. Read that one.
Ryan, we had the same high school max bench. I was in the 114 pound weight class then. I'll see you in March, going for the 132 bench press record myself. Should I do band shirt or poly? I have both.
Band. Yeah, sorry. The band is just far superior than, I don't even know what a poly shirt is anymore. Like a Bolt is poly, or when I think poly, I think stretchy. I don't know anybody that makes a stretchy shirt anymore. Bruce Mason.
Ryan, if it helps, I was 6'3", 127, benching 125 freshman year. Senior year, I was 198 and benched 305.
Wow.
A bit of a growth spurt.
Yeah, kind of like, that's fun to hear because Bruce, I don't know how tall he is, but,
he said
6'3".
Yeah, 6'3".
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Those are better numbers than I had. Jason Woods, 600 is good. Power build, though. Coming down to the last questions here, Ashley. So.
500 and above, I usually think it's. Power builder. Do you think equipped lifting will ever be as popular as it used to be?
Yeah, you know, I think
you do.
I think so. I think the raw thing it will have its time, and then we should rotate back and have an equipped era again. It just depends on the economy. Equipment costs money, you know. Especially if you're a 3-lifter, you got to buy a squat suit, you got to have a deadlift suit, you got to have a shirt. So I mean,
you gotta have a backup, probably.
Yeah, backup.
What if your suit blows?
Yeah, it's a spendy. I like to see it come back. You know, I'm optimistic, but if it happens, it happens. If it don't, you know, there'll always be somebody lifting in gear, and there'll always be somebody lifting in raw. Maybe we can just do both and have it be fantastic.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. There's great raw lifters out there, and there's great equipped lifters. I mean, look, Dave Hoff. I mean, equipped lifter, awesome lifter.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's some impressive people.
A lot of raw guys, you know, totaling 22, 23, 2,400. So
people are just
so
strong.
Very strong. Cody Plum.
I got 285 at body weight of 190, barely missed 315 on test day. Trying to tie the HS
high school record.
High school record.
Yeah, my high school did have a record board in the weight room. I guess they took it down, but that was always something I looked up to. And I remember the bench in high school. Somebody did a 315. I remember somebody pulled the 555, and somebody squatted 600 or something. I'm like, who were these people? Who were these people on the board? I was like, those are numbers like I like to hit, but yeah, not in high school anymore. I'm an old man now. So. Well, that being said, thank you for joining us this evening, and thank you for the thoughts and prayers.
We appreciate it. Yeah,
we'll still keep this show rolling, and what you'll see from me in training, you know, I'm real scatterbrained in the gym right now. I kind of don't have a lot of focus in there, but you know, just one day at a time, and I'll do the best that we can do and keep moving forward. You know, so I appreciate everybody joining us, and we'll do it again next week, and maybe we'll have a guest. I keep saying that all the time.
I know, you keep saying that.
But Monday, the next thing you know, you close your eyes, and it's like Wednesday night.
I know.
You're like, you know, we got a show tomorrow.
So quick, it's crazy. I'm like,
maybe if Tony's up to it, or I'll reach out to some people, and we'll see what happens.
We'll get one here pretty quick. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we hope that you have a
kind of made me feel better.
week.
Like speaking to an audience. Yeah, kind of. I feel really relieved, and I appreciate that, guys.
Benchmonster family.
Yeah, here. And let's do it again next week, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
And thanks for staying awake, Ashley, and it was awesome having you. And usually you're nodding off when my speed bench training is going on, but
I made it all the way through. Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later, and good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.